The other day I went to a consignment store and bought this bag of pens and nibs. And the reason I bought it is because it had some of these Esterbrook nibs in there. 3 of them, I think. And most of these dip nibs are things I had or didn't really need. But I'm really glad I did, because inside of that came this really unusual pencil. Or pen, I should say. I say pencil because it's made by the American Pencil Company of New York. So it's clearly a nib holder, as you can see. But it's really awkward and difficult to use because of this square decorative piece of metal here. And I thought I'd try to remove that. So as I kind of pulled on that, thinking that maybe somebody just stuck that on there to be artistic or whatever, or maybe thinking it was there to prevent the pen from rolling, which it certainly does, I tried to tug on that and the ferrule came out, and I thought that I had ruined it, breaking it loose, and figured I'd come home and glue that again. So I came home prepared to do that, and when I did, I noticed this here, this writing, which says ejecting. And then it occurred to me what this thing does. So if you were writing something and wanted to switch to a new nib, all you would have to do is eject that out, stick the new one in, and you're off to the races without getting ink on your hand. Not sure how practical this really is. I don't use it. Not only is it uncomfortable, it won't fit in a bottle of ink unless it has a very wide mouth like this Parker ink or another one like it, big mouth. I think the design would have been more successful had they taken a more traditional approach with a section of the pen and just had this piece slide out, eliminating the square piece altogether. Of course, then the pen would roll, but as it is, it's almost just unusable. It's really difficult. But nonetheless, I'm glad I have it. It's a real novelty of an era that has passed and will never be back, I don't think. And just an interesting piece of history. Can't get that to focus. There we go. An interesting piece of history from the American Pencil Company. Pen holder 293. Self-ejecting. Interesting.